So take a trip, honey, and just leave my door. You were young and your heart was an open.
Interesting. No. Time to make another video. Angel Heart is a story about a private investigator. His assignment takes him from Harlem, New York City to New Orleans, Louisiana. His journey includes visits to seedy bars, cemeteries, and street bands. Our hero will find romance, danger, and deception, and come face to face with the supernatural. But there is another movie made earlier and more well known, a movie about a government agent investigating a conspiracy in both Harlem and New Orleans, involving fortune tellers, voodoo, and multiple identities. It was Live and Let Die, with Roger Moore in his first appearance as James Bond, tracking down a drug lord using his restaurant bar franchise as cover. But his investigation is made more complicated, with a high priestess of the Obeah knowing Bond's every move. The stories and their plots have little in common with one another, but that only makes the similarities much more interesting, especially comparing a PG-rated film from 1973 with an R-rated film from 1987. Are these merely coincidences, numerous in count, or are there expectations, subconsciously sinister, that has hunger for certain tropes played out again and again? When it comes to the subject of the occult practiced in the United States, why with Harlem do we get New Orleans? Why with animal sacrifices do we get the gift shop? And when there is a street band, why is there always death? Here is a compilation of similarities. You may argue some are stretches, but many are too spot on. A trip to Harlem, where our hero first meets the antagonist, before chased out into the alley by heavies. A trip to New Orleans, and bands playing rock around the clock. A visit to a voodoo shop. The hero pretends to make a purchase. We never see money exchanged. Each has a high priestess of the Obeah.
That's the house of the Kananga woman. She's supposed to have the power of the Obeah.
What's the story with this Proudfoot girl?
She's a Mambo priestess like her mom has been since she was 13.
A visit to a cemetery. Religious ceremony by the water. Live stage performances.
You were young and your heart was an open book.
Had 2 cups of coffee.
Using trains as a prop. Drinks in a hotel room. A phone call inside a club.
Telephone call for you, guy called Strutter.
Thanks.
Never really happens. The person on the other end of the call is dead. Outdoor voodoo ceremonies with live animals. The hero gets in trouble with animals but escapes. One of the murder weapons is a brandished knife. Fortune tellers, both having a romance with the protagonist one time or another. Cops. Authorities wake up the male lead while he has a lady friend in bed. They tell him about recent killings. If the authorities had their way, the lady friend wouldn't be there. A voodoo calling card made with chicken parts. Someone gets scared.
It's a warning. Get it out of here!
The scared gets killed. Double identities. The male lead has a romantic interlude with a woman considered a controversy for some during the time period the film is set in. She dies later by gunshot. Did I miss any similarities? Let me know in the comments below. Do you believe we rose above the tropes of the occult when it comes to New Orleans and voodoo? Like, share, or subscribe if you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this one. This is Mr. G of Synergy saying you can have your bourbon and water neat, but that would be extra. Check out other videos on my channel. Thanks for watching.